and the movie I'm reviewing for you today is The Avengers Age of Ultron. Now, as you can see from my new digs, I'm back up in the loft area again, where I belong. And I've got my stuff around me, and I got my film stuff, and I got my awesome tray that looks like a movie ticket, heck yeah. And breakfast at Tiffany's thing for my sisters, and all this around you. So, get to it. Avengers Age of Ultron, yes. So, the Avengers Age of Ultron is the second in the Avengers film and the big of the whole Avengers franchise, the newest one. And I didn't see it opening weekend. I saw it a few days after with a bunch of military guys and my hubby, because I had to wait for my hubby to see it. And I came into this film seeing different bits and pieces of the franchise, but not seeing everything, every film that was a lead up to it. I missed most of the first Avengers. I didn't see the second Thor movie. I saw the first and the third, but not the second Iron Man. I saw the Incredible Hulk, but not the old one with Ang Lee, though I don't think that one matters. First, but not the second Captain America. I don't watch the television show Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which apparently Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. in this past season led up, is like a few days before all the stuff in the second Avengers movie. I would say anybody who hasn't seen all the lead-up films up to, like, that came out before Age of Ultron, please watch them. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. would be like a bonus, because I understand that's like a season or two or something like that. That's a lot of stuff to watch. Maybe you can binge watch it, I don't know. But please do that, because I felt like I really missed something watching this film not having seen those. If you look at the intro, those are all of them in order, so you can just go by my intro in order to catch up, because I didn't feel emotionally connected to these characters. The Avengers are in the middle of a fight at the beginning of the film, and there's Ultron, who's a new villain, voiced by James Spader, and he's this project, basically, that Iron Man, Tony Stark, wants to do this project. No one wants him to do it. He does it anyway, and he accidentally creates Ultron, and Ultron has way too much power and is way too smart for his own good. You know, if you make something too smart, it's going to be like the Terminator films, and it's going to like want to eradicate people, and this one does. The self-aware AI is bad. 2001 Space Odyssey, Hal, he became self-aware, and look what happened there. I'm mad at him for doing this without consulting them, and he feels strongly, he sees this vision, and there's a whole thing with the vision thing that actually does make sense. He just feels really compelled to do this, and he makes the supervillain by accident and pisses everyone off, and it creates a real rift in all of the Avengers. There's an introduction of a couple of new characters. They're twins with some amazing powers that might be good, might not be good. Played both very good in this film, and it was shot well. Paul Bettany was a great character. My favorite character in the film. He's a character that starts off very, very minor and becomes important as it goes along. And some of the dialogue is just genius. Joss Whedon is a great writer. I love the humor in this film. What would happen if the Avengers all got together and started drinking at a party? You get to see that. You know, those are things that people would like talk to their friends and, you know, and ask these kind of questions just to be funny, but this actually happened. So it's like he really listens to his fans. Joss Whedon really knows what his fans want from a film. There were a lot of really emotional moments that happened in the film that I felt disconnected from, because at times I felt myself kind of checking my watch. I felt like maybe the runtime was a bit too long for these kinds of movies. I didn't feel super connected with the characters, and I don't think that that's the fault of the film. I think that's the fault of the viewer. I think that I came into the movie the wrong way. So I think if I had watched the whole franchise up to this point, I would have enjoyed it a lot more. Performances. Mark Ruffalo was fine in it, but I don't think that he's right for the part. I don't think he comes off as intelligent enough to play this part, sorry. He's like grown on me as an actor. I really like him as an actor now. I didn't always. But I just don't think he's right for this part, and he has absolutely no chemistry whatsoever with Scarlett Johansson, plays Black Widow, who herself does not get enough backstory to me. I think her story is really interesting, and I just don't think with Scarlett Johansson. I think that she's a powerful woman. I think that she comes off as a very tough person, but in those moments where she has to be emotional, sometimes the actress lacks. Sometimes she's great, sometimes she's really lacking. I thought that Tony Stark, that Robert Downey Jr. was amazing in this film. He was probably the most emotional in this film. And he always does amazing in everything that he does. I think he's a great Tony Stark, and I've really felt a lot from his character, and a lot of guilt and a lot of remorse and a lot of kind of battling inner demons and stuff. As of this moment, the rating I'm going to give this is I thought that it was well shot. I thought that it had some really funny moments. I thought that there were individual performances that were good. And I thought that there were great characters and ideas, some new characters that were interesting and some great ideas, but it just didn't emotionally impact me enough. It just felt like a bunch of separated vignettes because I just didn't feel connected to anyone. And I will amend my rating if I watch it again and I feel differently after seeing the rest of the franchise. That's how I feel right now. I've seen more movies. I'll be coming out with Pitch Perfect 2, Tomorrowland, The Longest Ride. Continue to like, share, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Please let me know what you thought about the Avengers film. I'm sure I'm going to get so many dislikes because I just didn't enjoy it as much as I wanted to. But I really, really want to know what you guys think about it, if you, especially those of you who've seen the franchise up until this point and through Age of Ultron, to maybe give your perspective, sans spoilers of course, of this film and what you thought of it. Thanks guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. And I'm releasing a ton more stuff within this week, so check back within the next few days as well. Okay, bye!